right. I think that does it for us for day two in Global Hack Week. And now we transition to day three. So, hi, everybody.
Hello.
What are you thinking about the Global Hack Week so far, Cecilia? Have you been able to catch any streams?
I actually haven't been able to catch streams. I did actually help host a sponsor stream yesterday, and that was active to the end. We ran a little over time, but there was so much good information for everybody that I was like, I can't stop you. You got to keep going.
Yeah, no, I caught the end of that, and it was really informative, and it seemed like the chat really enjoyed the stream, which is really the measure of whether it's a good stream or not, right?
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
yeah, hi there, Sparky Circuit student, and everybody else in the chat. It's great to hear your digital voices when we stream because we sometimes don't know if anyone's out there on the other end. So,
You stare into the void. Does the void stare back?
that's right. So, all right, why don't we then begin our stream? So, this is day three, as we mentioned, and we'll meet our MLHers first.
Hello, my name is Cecilia. I am a coach at Major League Hacking, and my fun fact is that I am actually currently knitting a sweater.
Awesome. And is it a gift or a personal value item?
Uh, Both. It's a
Oh,
bit of a belated Christmas gift.
nice.
We're,
That's
we're
you could do you missed Christmas in July, I think, Cecilia, but you can
I
still
think
do
I did.
Christmas in August.
At least the person knows that they're getting it, and they're like, "So how's my sweater coming?" And I'm like, "Uh, it's coming."
Coming along. And Doru Greymon says, knitting a sweater sounds relaxing. I agree. Is it?
At times, until you find that you made a mistake like a couple inches back, and then you're like, "Oh
Yes.
no." That's called frogging when you undo things
Oh, interesting.
because you're ripping it, rip it, rip it.
Oh, I like it. I like it. I didn't get the pun at first. I thought it was like a fancy technique, but
No, no, I've been knitting for a really long time, and I didn't know this until like about a year ago.
okay, there you
I
go.
just it was a universal term, and I never connected it either until someone explained it. I'm like, oh wow, I missed the train on that one.
Awesome. Well, okay, so I'm going to now introduce myself. So my name is Steven, and I've been a coach at Major League Hacking since 2018. And I'm super excited for Global Hack Week. I went around and tried to calculate how many Global Hack Weeks I've been to, and I think the number is at least 2 dozen.
Oh my
But
goodness.
I might have missed a few in there, so been to quite a few. But yeah, so anyway, let's go ahead and introduce our yesterday's slides. So we worked on a ton of new projects, and one of them was with Kari developing AI ML personal project. And that seems like a super great stream. I remember today in Global Hack Week yesterday talking with Kari about this on stream, and I'm sure you all really had a good time. And yeah,
And then we had our co-pilot workshop with Ryan, one of our many Ryans that have joined in the last few months.
yes.
But I'm sure he gave you plenty of helpful tips. And if you find that you have some more Copilot questions, go ahead and check that past stream. Or if you find that maybe he didn't quite answer questions that you had, you might check past Global Hack Week streams. We host this every month. So if you want a different explanation, chances are a different coach has got you covered.
That's a great point. And so now we're going to talk about what's happening today, what you're all here for after all. So here's the schedule. We'll start with the part two of Kari's Build an AI Personal Project. And that will be at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 p.m. IST. So if you weren't able to catch part one, remember it's recorded. So you can get that and get that context for today.
Excellent. And then we have me. So I'll be talking more about how to vet your data set, especially as you get into AI, machine learning, computer vision, or other advanced topics. There's plenty of things to consider when you're choosing a data set. So my hope is that I'll help you out with choosing your first data set or your 20th or however many you've picked, but with like a more conscious and critical mind about it. And potentially, depending on time, we might actually talk about what it takes to create your own data set, which is not an easy task.
Mm,
today
that
at
sounds
3
like a
p.m.
very
Eastern.
interesting topic.
Oh,
Um,
yes.
I've never created a data set myself, but that's really
It's
cool.
exhausting. It can be quite tedious. Things have changed over the years, though, but we'll talk about that. But yeah, join me at
Yes,
3 p.m. Eastern or 12:30 a.m. IST.
sounds great.
Oh,
And
it's
then,
you.
yeah, now it's me. Great, great. Wonder who planned this all out.
Hmm.
But yeah, so this will be my classification algorithms workshop. We've done this a couple of different times in different global hack weeks, and it's mainly going to focus on a few different ways of building a classification algorithm and training that through unsupervised, supervised learning. And we'll get a few examples going and learn about some caveats to some big classification algorithms that are used often, but sometimes people don't think about some of these caveats that might exist. So we'll talk.
Ooh. And then we have Ryan, who is hosting some games on Discord at 10 a.m. Eastern and 7:30 p.m. IST. If you're looking for that brain break, I guarantee that will be a great brain break. And what a great way to ensure that you fill out a challenge, catch up on those, or just chat with other community members.
Great. And then Alberto will have an artificial intelligence using MATLAB stream. I think MATLAB is a great place to practice some AI concepts because they have such a built-in infrastructure for that. So it'll be great to see Alberto take you all through this. And you can join at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 p.m. IST.
And we'll close out the day with talking about tomorrow's streams and reflecting on today. So make sure to join myself and Alina tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern or 9:30 p.m. IST.
Awesome. So now we're into the Q&A section. And actually, I wanted to start out with one question that I have for Abhinav. Abhinav, you said this yesterday too, that I look like an actor from a sci-fi film. And I thought you meant a generic sci-fi film. But if you think I look like an actor from a specific film, please tell me. I'm very curious now.
Oh, what if you were just the actor in disguise and you're trying to find out if you've gotten got?
You never know. I could.
Hmm.
But yeah, okay. So while we're waiting for that one, if anybody has a question about Major League Hacking, please put that into the chat and we will try our best to answer it. Don't forget, in case you miss this stream live or you find out a question later, you can always post that in Discord for us to give you the answer asynchronously.
And just in case, if you haven't checked into the event, go right ahead with this link right here that I've posted in chat. I think you get points for attending today's in Global Hack Week, so definitely make sure you check that out.
Yeah, I think you should. And thank you for posting that, Cecilia. So what is the next question? Okay, so how can I advance my career using MLH? So I think that the best way would be to take advantage of not just one, but all of the different things we do here at Major League Hacking. So you can get a lot of experience from Global Hack Week, but we also have hackathons. We also have fellowship programs, and I'm happy to give you more resources on that if you're interested in any of it. But we have a lot of different touch points for learning, empowering you to build skills, build connections. And by the way, a lot of them are accessible no matter where you are. So if you are not close to a physical hackathon, we also help support virtual hackathons. And we will also have the fellowship, which is a 100% remote experience for almost every country is eligible. So it's a great way to get involved, and it is accessible to anyone in the community.
Which is a great segue into, whoops, we
Oh,
planned at the same time. How would you put this on your resume? There are projects that you're doing throughout this week, throughout our digital events, throughout future Global Hack Weeks, or even taking that knowledge and pushing yourself forward into creating your own project on your own time. That's something that you can absolutely put on your resume. You now have proof of it if you've posted it to GitHub. And there are plenty of ways that you can really elevate yourself just in those side projects. You might even bring it to a classroom homework assignment. You might even get a chance to go to a research lab based on the skills that you gain. Because there are plenty of research labs who are always looking for people interested in research level coding, research level projects, such as things like this week's AI and machine learning. Great opportunities abound. So that's just a couple ideas. Stephen, do you have anything else maybe?
Yeah, I think what Cecilia mentioned is great. And the way that you can put MLH on your resume, I would say, here's a tip. Look at how other people have put MLH on their resume. Find some people in the community that you really look up to, and they're in a place maybe that you want to get to someday, and look how they have represented MLH on their LinkedIn profile, for example, or ask them if they would be comfortable to share some resume with you. Yeah.
And we have community members in chat doing their best job ever. We love to see it. Where Jupiter asked, where can we find local information for hackathons? And Avinav already on the ball there. We'll keep this link up if anybody's interested in checking out this year's season's events. I know we're still populating it, but there are plenty coming, and they may be in your local area. They may even be digital, which means great opportunity for you to jump in and get started hacking.
That's right. And yeah, so Avina, thank you for answering my question. So apparently I'm Neo.
Oh,
I could see it. I could see it. But
see it.
unfortunately, I don't have any superpowers. So
That we know of.
that we know of. Yes, I may have one that I don't know of.
Or maybe you're lying to us and you do have, you have to have the Clark Kent mindset,
That's right. That's right. That's right. Take off my non-existent glasses. But,
It's your hat. It's the hat. You look completely different without it.
So we have another question, actually. If I missed some of yesterday's events, how can I get the relevant information? This is a great question because we do typically record the workshops on the YouTube and Twitch. I noticed, though, that for whatever reason, the workshops were not recording on Twitch. So I'm not sure if that's an intentional change or if that is some error, but I'll send a link in the chat to where I know the streams are being recorded, which is on our YouTube channel. So go ahead and click there if you want to find previous workshop information.
We have a visitor, my cat.
Oh,
she's come to say hello.
Wants to join for a stream.
I know. She usually joins my tech streams and she sleeps in my window.
Wow, there's another bonus reason to attend Cecilia's stream today, right?
Yes. See my kitty napping in the window. Usually I have some people when they notice her start wondering if she'll say hi, or they'll start saying like, my cat is around here, or dogs. I do like when people share their pets in the stream. I love pets. Hi.
Absolutely. And we
Her
have
name is Peanut. Her name is Peanut Butter.
Oh, peanut butter.
Because she looks like she's been dipped in it. Where is the paw that has the dip? I know you don't like being picked up. There's the dip. The one hind leg.
Nice.
Yeah, she's not happy that I'm hauling her around though. She wants her cuddles, not to be picked up.
There you go. And
simple woman, simple needs.
Jupiter Shoulders has a question about your event today, Cecilia. What is the topic?
So if you are interested in getting involved in AI, machine learning, computer vision, or other projects that would involve you getting a rather large data set, or even starting with a small one, we'll be talking about where to find some of these data sets and what to think about when you select them to see, is it a real data set or is it simulated? Because there's quite a few of those. And what does that mean for you in your project, especially if you're wanting to do something in breaking fields like medicine? And so we'll talk a little bit about that. And it really should only take about an hour. If we have enough time, my hope is to actually talk about what it means to make your own data set, because while it's not an easy task, it's tedious. The process to get it together, though, hello, child. The process to get it together is fairly straightforward, and you can easily apply the skills that you've learned from finding your own data set and choosing it and creating it.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for that. And so I don't see any other questions, but if you do have one after we end our stream, remember Discord is a great place to ask those. I'm actually going to paste a link to the Discord in the chat because not everybody is invited yet to the Discord and join. So there it is. There's your official invite if you're not already online with us. And yeah, with that, I think we are good to go. And we'll see you today, both of us, I think, for more streams.
Yes, back to back again.
Yeah. All right. Take care, everybody.
See you.